My name is Maddie Marquez, and I've been at Hampshire for, I think, about going on 15 years now. I was asked to take over the James Baldwin Scholars Program, and I've done so with great enthusiasm and joy and hard work. Okay. We have a group of terrific students that come every year, and they come from cities across the country, from LA, Miami, New York, Chicago, and from a couple of small towns. We found some terrific people in a small town in West Virginia, maybe not a place that you immediately think of for a moment. But we look for students who have demonstrated real promise and a hunger to learn. The promise without the hunger isn't enough, nor is the hunger without the preparation. So we've got to bring people to campus who we think can, with support, really take full advantage of the remarkable offerings here at Hampshire. One of the offerings that we make available to many of our students are opportunities in the summer. And for many of our students, those summer opportunities are not the first ones they've ever had. I find that for my students, their summer employment, because most of them work all the time, every summer, are not necessarily in sites where they learn very much tied to their area of interest. When we are able to put them in different settings, places where they've never been before, with people who really care about young people and are interested in their learning, they give 100% and get back 150. So it's a win-win, I think, for everybody. I always ask my students, it's not just about the job, it's about understanding the organization. What are its challenges? How do we measure success in that field? So it's more than just the actual doing of the job. So the internship, how does that tie back to what you do? And we now have a young man whose his employment now is working at a fabulous program in New York that is working on what we call environmental justice. He tied his work here at Hampshire with his interest in the environment, with his commitment to social justice. And through the internship, he's just flown and is doing superb work at it. But I'm proud as hell about what he's done. When I used to teach, I'd ask my students, how did you get your first job? I'd say probably maybe 80% said it was through a connection. And that's how they began to find their way into the world of employment. For too many students, too many Baldwin students, or all the Baldwin students, and too many other students as well who don't have those connections, those first doors are not open to them. And I was determined that if we really believed in these young people, that we were going to help them open those first doors. Now, they would have to walk through, and they would have to prove themselves, but at least the doors wouldn't be locked. And so it's a question of equity and fairness. Letting these people have the same opportunities that so many others. I am surprised regularly by my students, and I love being surprised. You know, you say something you're really worried something has to get done, and they come in and say, Maddie, I know it has to get done, and it's done, and I already got it back, and it's a success because they want to give back.